Professor Marston and the Wonder Women trailer. Release date. Posters. Professor Marston and the Wonder Women, a biopic about Wonder Woman's creators, stars Luke Evans, Rebecca Hall and Bella Heathcote. Coming off a dominant $103 million opening weekend, Wonder Woman has wrapped her golden lasso of truth around pop culture in a big way. However, soon set to ride the Wonder Woman movie momentum is Annapurna Pictures' Professor Marston and the Wonder Women, a biopic telling the fascinating tale of the trio who created the character back in 1941. While Professor Marston and the Wonder Women has already released trailers showcasing the romantic intrigue in its depiction of Wonder Woman creators William Marston, his wife Elizabeth and Olive Byrne. A new clip puts into context the inconceivable nature of the character's genesis. Indeed, 1940s sensibilities may have been the obvious impediment to Wonder Woman's rise. But the trio's discussion addresses the ironic idea that the would-be fictional feminist icon bears an origin story, starting with one man landing on an island full of buxom Amazon women in dominatrix outfits. That sounds like something straight out of a male fantasy. It's enough for an initially incredulous Elizabeth to declare, "Nobody will ever publish this." The full Professor Marston and the Wonder Women trailer has arrived. While this past June's teaser clip, which appropriately debuted with Wonder Woman, only hinted the intrigue that this biopic centering on the superheroine's creators, the full trailer spells it out rather clear, starting with the formation of the polyamorous relationship between Drive, William Marston, his wife Elizabeth and his student Olive Byrne. Clearly the muse for the character's look, we start to see how the character of Wonder Woman is an extension of their gender norm, redefining reality, manifesting as heroic comic book exploits that came across to laypeople as violence, torture and sadomasochism. The film seems to parallel the double life of Wonder Woman herself with that of Dr. Marston, who initially published the comic under the pseudonym Charles Moulton. Professor Marston and the Wonder Women's first teaser trailer debuted with the June 2 release of Wonder Woman. While short on substance, some dialogue can be heard, hinting at the historical, gender norm-centric, societal implications that the trio of Dr. William Marston, his wife Elizabeth and his student Olive Byrne will face upon their 1941 collaborative creation of the most important female superhero of all time in Wonder Woman. This aspect is compounded by the fact that William, Elizabeth and Olive secretly maintain a polyamorous relationship. Additionally, the teaser sends you to the URL Professorm.movie, which, for now, is a bare-bones viral promotion site for the film, showcasing an intriguing comic book-style portrait of the cast and clickable word bubbles that play lines from the film. Here's everything else we know about Professor Marston and the Wonder Women. Professor Marston and the Wonder Women centers on the life of Dr. William Moulton Marston, a Harvard psychologist, lawyer and inventor who also went on to create one of the world's most famous and venerable comic book superheroes in Wonder Woman, under the nom de plume Charles Moulton. The film's primary trio consists of Luke Evans as Marston, Rebecca Hall as his wife and professional peer Elizabeth, and Bella Heathcote as Marston's former student Olive Byrne, who attains a unique connection to the couple. Indeed, the focus of Professor Marston on the creative process in which Wonder Woman was conceived will manifest through William's relationship with wife Elizabeth and Olive, with whom the couple engages in a polyamorous relationship, one that would ultimately prove enduring. Moreover, William drew inspiration from Elizabeth and Olive during the process of creating Wonder Woman, imbuing the character with confident and autonomous attributes that would be considered feminist at a time, the early 1940s, before such a concept was even widespread. However, the crux of the film seems to be the societal predicament that Williams' comic creation placed upon the threesome, while publicly having to defend Wonder Woman from contemporaneously alarmist accusations of sinister gender identity influences that would lead girls on a path to sexual confusion. The Marstons and Olive had to maintain a tight balance to keep their polyamorous relationship a secret, lest it be made public and validate the homophobic seeds that were already sowing from the mere concept of a female comic book superhero. Connie Britton, Maggie Castle, Christopher Paul Richards, Ali Gallerani, Chris Conroy and J.J. Failed also co-star in the film. The intriguing Wonder Woman-related film project will be the directorial and written brainchild of Angela Robinson. Her body of work includes films such as the 2004 action comedy DEBS, 2005 Lindsay Lohan starring Disney reboot vehicle Herbie Fully Loaded, a television run with the L Word and individual episodes of Charlie's Angels, 2011 reboot, and True Blood.